G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on usapickleball.org, the latest USA Pickleball statement on the decertified Yola paddles. June 4, 2024, USA Pickleball updated statement on Yola. USA Pickleball recently delisted certain paddles after Yola notified USA Pickleball that it had previously submitted the wrong paddles for certification. Refer the USA Pickleball statement posted on May 16. Yola also informed USA Pickleball that it intended to submit additional paddles for certification. USA Pickleball received and tested the newly submitted paddles, which did not meet our approved equipment standards. As a result, these paddles have not been added to the USA Pickleball approved equipment list. Thanks ever so much for making it this far into the update. Please be sure to hit subscribe and like, comment, and rate on the platform you're watching or listening to it on, so this and future episodes can be found by and shared with other fellow pickleballers. Second thing to know, as shared on MajorLeaguePickleball.net, MLP gameplay updates ahead of MLP Washington, D.C. Major League Pickleball today shared updates to gameplay ahead of the upcoming MLP Washington, D.C. event. Winning on serve, MLP is making a small modification to match scoring, beginning with MLP Washington, D.C. Games must now be won on serve. Winning point thresholds will stay the same as they were for MLP Atlanta, with regulation games played to 25 points and Dream Breakers played to 21. Games must be won by at least 2 points. Repercussions for late court arrival. MLP is instituting consequences for late court arrivals. Clarifying the service rule, the 2024 MLP service rule debuted at MLP Atlanta and will remain the same for MLP Washington, D.C. The MLP service rule allows the server to make contact with the ball at any height of their body, as long as their arm has an upward arc at the time of contact and the paddle head is not above the wrist joint at time of contact. The league had previously followed USAP Rule 4.A.7.C, contact with the ball must not be made above the waist when assessing service faults, but found it to be a very subjective call for the referee to try and determine the precise level of a player's waist. This change was made in an effort to remove the subjectivity from service faults. The 2024 MLP service rule is different from the current PPA service rule, which requires pro players to release the ball below the top of the hip. Third thing to know, as shared on nplpickleball.com.au, National Pickleball League Season 1 champions, the Jalapenos, win 50,000 Australian dollars as Australia's inaugural Professional Pickleball League winners. The inaugural season of Professional Pickleball in Australia, National Pickleball League, or NPL, Season 1, finished on Sunday, June 2, with the Jalapenos from the state of Victoria being crowned champions and earning the largest ever prize money seen in pickleball in the Southern Hemisphere. The first season of professional teams pickleball in Australia consisted of 108 players across 18 teams in the states of Victoria, New South Wales, and Queensland. Each team played 5 rounds of regular season games, 10 matches in their state conference, before the top 8 teams battled it out in the finals series held at NPL's venue, the Jar in South Melbourne, Victoria, over June 1 and June 2. The number 1 seed, Jalapenos, who went undefeated in the Victoria State Conference, faced off against the number 2 seed, Aliens, who went undefeated in the New South Wales State Conference in the grand final. On the show court at Australia's only dedicated indoor venue, the Jalapenos ultimately prevailed 3-1 after winning the final gender doubles set 21-17. The Jalapenos took home the grand prize of $50,000, with the Aliens taking home $20,000. In the third place match, the Turtles from New South Wales defeated the Iguanas from Queensland, taking home $10,000. All 8 NPL Season 1 finalists received a prize pool of at least $3,000. Paddles up.